We're going to do 1 or 2 point discrimination. You can tell me if you're feeling 1 point or 2 points. This, for example, would be 1 point. This would be 2 points. You see what I'm saying?
Okay. Try it again.
This is 1 point.
Mm-hmm.
This is 2 points.
Okay.
Alright. So you tell me which one it is.
1 point? 2 points. 1. 1. 1. 2. 2. 2.
Good. Alright. Again, you just tell me where, you know, if you're able to feel this on both sides.
Mm-hmm.
Correlating. Alright, you tell me where I'm touching.
Elbows.
Okay. And what about now?
Knees.
Okay. How about now?
Top of my feet.
Okay, good. Alright. Also, if I had a reflex hammer, which you probably had done on you before, I'd be testing your deep tendon reflexes. I'd be interested in doing them on your biceps, your triceps, on both sides to make sure that they're equal and even. Also, your brachioradialis, your knee, your ankle, and then I might test for clonus if hyperactive reflexes are indicated. Also, abdominal reflexes on your belly. I know that you aren't exactly comfortable with exposing yourself or anything to the camera, and I know you asked not to do this part, so we won't do that. And then also the plantar part of it, I would be interested in eliciting that reflex as well. And actually I can go ahead and do that even if I don't have the end part of my hammer. I would normally use the opposite of my reflex hammer. I'm just going to go kind of...
Ooh.
Good. You feel that? Okay, good. That's what I was looking for. Good deal. Okay, and with that, with the reflexes, I would just want to be sure that the reflexes were normal. Usually 2+ is indicated as normal. Anything more than that, hyperreflexivity, I would want to check for clonus, like I mentioned, or if it's not eliciting that kind of reaction, I'd be concerned as well. I don't have a reflex hammer, but that's what I would be doing if I had one. Also, you could check the anal reflexes, but we're not going to do that today because I know you don't want that done as well. Go ahead and lay back down. This will be your last portion, and then I'll stop making you jump all over the place here. Go ahead and flex your neck. Alright, in this part I'm just checking for meningeal signs. Just make sure that's not causing any issues for you at all. Okay. Also go ahead and lift your knee up here and go ahead and bend it. And whenever I straighten it, does it cause any problems? Okay. And we'll do the other leg here. Any issues? Okay. Alright. And then whenever we do just the straight leg raise here, does it cause any problems? Okay. Alright. Okay, put your arms up in front of you like you're going to stop traffic.
Okay.
There you go. Okay. Yep, I'm just observing. Just making sure sometimes, you know, with issues with neuro, you'll see some pulsations, some irregularities there. So, it looks very good.
Okay.
Alright. And then I'm just going to grab my stuff here. It looks like I'm going to get to this next portion here, and before I forget, what were those 3 words that I had you...
Race car, January, and the number 9.
Wonderful. Very good. Sometimes I forget to re-ask them at the end, so I'm glad that you remembered those. Alright, based on all of the assessment findings that I found in interviewing you and getting a better idea of your medical history, your family medical history, your social habits, your just every part of your history, and just getting a holistic view of everything. It looks like you're very healthy. There weren't any real issues that I noticed at all. Your vision was good, your hearing was good. All of your systems seem to be within normal limits, which is what we like to see. I know the reason that you came in today was not just for the physical part, but was also for the weight control part. Whenever we did do the height and the weight earlier, we calculated your BMI to be 26.5. normal range is between 18.5 and 24.9, which is considered normal. So you are slightly in that overweight category, but not by very much. So what you're doing is working, especially since you've had some success or a lot of success in weight loss the past year. So I would suggest to continue what you're doing. If you are wanting to kind of, I guess, increase your amount lost, just kind of keep a closer eye on what you eat. Like you said, you're eating well from all the food groups, so continue to do that. Be sure to drink lots of water, increase your fiber intake, protein, things like that, fruits and vegetables you mentioned. Also with your exercise, I don't know if are you doing cardio weights?
Mainly cardio.
Okay, you might incorporate weights with that, just some really light dumbbells even to begin with, the 2 or 3 pound ones. That way that you can build your lean muscle mass, and a lot of times when you first do that you might notice a little bit of a gain in weight, but then in the end it will replace some of that fatty tissue, and it will help you to gain a more toned look and become more toned and fit overall. So you might consider doing that as well as the cardio.
Types of exercise then.
Right. A lot of people do that. They switch it up. They do, 30 minutes of cardio and then just a couple weight building up exercises. We can give you some exercise options for that. Other people do it on certain days of the week. They rotate. So it's whatever works best for you.
Okay.
Other than that, everything looks really good. Your family history doesn't suggest that you would be more apt for anything since everybody's alive and well, and everybody looks like they're pretty healthy. Your past medical history, you don't have any conditions that would predispose you to any diseases, any issues. Everything sounded perfect. So I would say you're in really, really good shape. Just keep up with your maintenance exams and your immunizations and go to your, routine gynecologic visits, mammograms, checkups, stuff like that. Follow up with us if you have any problems, if you develop any symptoms that are strange, if you have any concerns at all, go ahead and give us a call.
Okay.
And we will go from there. But I think you're definitely on the right track, and I think that what you're doing is working. And so, but I think with the exercise and then with increasing maybe your intensity of your workouts and adding the weight training.
I'll keep a log too, a journal or something.
Yeah, and that's what I was going to mention is the log is a really good way for people to track their exercise and how much they're eating and all that stuff. It's a really good way. That way you can not only, keep track of it, but you can look back and say, okay, I did well this week, and
this is what's working.
This is what's working, and then when we see you next, we might be able to get a better idea of what's working for you, and we'll go
sounds good. So, all right.
Do you have any questions or concerns?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
I appreciate everything you've done today.
No problem. You're welcome.
It's been very nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you too. Call us if you have any concerns, and have a good day. Wish you well.
All right.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.